Welcome back, guys, to another GTL EU Contender League game. And this time it's between Corruption and NV. Thanks for joining again, Leo. How are you doing today?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
What were you up to in the last 30 minutes that we were on a break?
Just cooking my meal. Cooking some leftovers. For those Hispanic viewers, I have some mole verde and frijoles fritos. It's fried beans and mole. It's a Mexican dish. I didn't cook it. It's just leftovers. So it's just reheating. I didn't know what I was gonna eat. I was gonna go for my traditional quesadillas that I cooked for myself, but I wasn't in the mood for those.
Mm-hmm. Well, coming back to this map. So, NV banned... No, Corruption banned Arctic, NV banned... What? NV banned Ghost Town. This seems like a deja vu.
Ghost Town banned.
Didn't that was banned?
Yeah, Ghost Town was banned last game as well.
As
I
well
was
as
mentioning
Arctic
I
region.
like Arctic region. I'm not sure. I don't know if Arctic region was the one banned.
It was, I just checked. So yeah, the same maps
Oh,
were
okay.
banned in the previous game as well, Arctic and Ghost Town. And the Corruption map is Proc. NV map is Mines. NV is defending on round 1 in Proc. Let's see how it goes. The last game we streamed, the Corruption dominated 4-0. Hopefully this one is close. Because that's what we want to see, right? We want to see kind of close games. We don't want 4-0, 4-1. I kind of like 4-2 at least.
4-2 is the sweet spot.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the score isn't really what is important to me. Like, the score is not the biggest thing to me. It's more like how action packed is. That third steps game, or the first steps game is better described. It is even though I came in, because I did drop for a little bit. I came in the second quarter of that game. It was very interesting. The back and forth was, oh, well, they got this. Oh, well, no, they might not have this. Oh, well, the Terran just put 1,000 damage into the bat chat. Oh, well, the bat chat said. That pressure's on, Very roller coastery. And that's what I want to see. What do we got? What do we got for chat right now?
And yeah, Corruption's ready. So is NV.
That they are.
I like tags that are one word. Corruption, NV, easier to say.
Yeah, are you referring to Welcome to Hell?
I mean, or anyone that has like multiple words in a tag. It's a little bit tricky. But regardless. Both teams, they select all their tags. No premium from either side. I think NV is a French team, if I'm not mistaken. They are. So let's see what they have up their sleeve. On the model side, they are attacking. Cabins VZ, Hibson Chieftain, Tanks Bull I-7, LSW, Russian Pothole, and Batchat.
I'm still loading in, so give me a second. I have yet to acquire a Series S. Over on NB's side, we got Mr. Mini Traques? Traques? That's an F. Mr. Mini Traques and a Chieftain, along with Psycho. What are you going to call him? Psycho? Zardock? Yeah, the uppercase and lowercase is always throwing me off. But double IA7 from Banana Split and Zardock. Double bat chats from Zappy and Ramuns.
No,
and
there's only one bat. Zap is in light tank.
Oh, number 3. One bat and one T100 and an SCRV driven by EBI Vink.
Corruption opting without light tank. NV taking all the right aggressive spots in terms of map control. In the beginning, light tank spotting the 6th line, making sure they're not pushing 7, 8, but they do have Rossi kind of spotting the 8th line there. Two Chieftains free ball. They're being covered by Zardock and Sturf on the 1-2 along with the Batchat. I think the Batchat probably rotating back to A6.
Solid defense right here on the 2-9. Is that a VZ up there? It is a VZ Cubbins.
Both teams, they haven't lost anything yet. LSW being in a little bit aggressive position. If the light tank comes back, he should be able to spot him without any issues. He is actually there. I think light tank got spotted because Bats pushed up. He rammed into a rock. Zap rammed into a rock, and there he took a shot and is tracked now. Meanwhile, they were not able to punish the Bat. It's kind of unfortunate that.
Not too much bleeding though, only one shell. So, but I mean the repair is not cooldown right now.
Well, still, it's a light tank. Losing a shot of HP is can be crucial.
LSW is almost reloaded here.
Corruption is very aggressive. They have the entire map control. They managed to take A0. They have VZ closing in as well as the Batchat providing support to VZ.
Oh, Rams is getting shot by the tank.
Both the Chieftains, they pushed into the bowl. And
they forced Rams away from there. Rams going away at half health.
What's Rams in? Is it a...
Batchat, sorry. Batchat in the cell. Banana split, getting set on fire and then getting taken out. There was a triple crossfire there. What is going on here? I don't know if they have the potential to reset this.
They don't have anyone on the 6th line. They were a little slow on the 1-2.
Corruption taking advantage in the map right here. They push him into one corner. Now they're trying to chase the Bat? Down at the north? At the north?
Yeah, they're in a tough spot. They're coming in for the reset and they're bleeding a lot. They don't have anyone in position.
They're down to tanks and... The HP difference is too detrimental. Like, if they were to get a reset, I don't think it would have mattered.
Yeah, I think the light tank should have stayed on the 8-9 line. Kind of kept the Bat spotted. So that whenever he spot the Bats at A6, could have punished them coming in. But as soon as light tank left, Corruption saw the opportunity and they pushed that side, and then they basically had the entire map control.
Yeah. That like, it was looking fairly safe, and then all of a sudden, Corruption just pulled the rug from under them. Forward over some damage here. NB. Dink in his STRB, 1920. Banana split in the IS-7. Going down swinging, 967. Stardock in his IS-7, 819 with a kill. Roms in the Batchat, 389. Mr. Minifracas in his Chieftain, 369. Cycle Frags in his Chieftain, 362. And then Zap, I'm just going to call him Zap in his T100. 326 with 1600 assisted. On just shy of 1700.
We're on Corruption side. Willow's an I7, 3400 damage, 1800 spotting. Ipset and Chieftain, 2400. Tanks in I7, 2k damage, 2 kills. LSW and Batchat, 1800 damage. Cubbins and VZ, 1 shot of damage. Rossi and Batchat, 1 shot of damage, and Pothole. Yeah, Pothole and Rossi, they were just capping. That's why you don't see their contribution here. But I would say like a very quick rotation and play from Corruption. They got out NV out of position.
Yeah. It was, again, there wasn't really a lot to do. They tapped out, and they gave up the map, you know? They gave up the map.
The Corruption's on defense and NV. Yeah, I think NV, they had the right side of it. It's just they were a little bit slow on rotating around. This is a corruption map, so even if enemy can take one round from this map, and you know, then they can hopefully get 2 rounds from the next one. It
I wouldn't mind a little back and forth.
yeah, it can work. It can work well. So let's see though. However, if they're like, if they go 2-0 down, then it gets tough even in their own map. So I would say they need to get a win out here.
How strong of an opponent would you consider NV? What do they sit?
I haven't played against them, but I mean, they seem to have the team to contest corruption. Like, I was looking up their players, so they know what they're doing. It's just, I guess sometimes it's just how you're playing as a team can make or break the game.
Yeah.
Also, you're echoing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with a lot of names, but Zap, Zardock, Rom, Banana Split, they seem familiar names.
Did I fix it?
I guess. Yeah, it looks good now. Wait, did they launch with 6 tanks again?
Another one?
No, they didn't pick the tank. It was tanks. Yeah, I think he quickly picked it. I thought he didn't have a tank.
Oh yeah, since he is hosting, so.
NV on attack with the double VZ from Psycho Frag Zone and Banana Split, Mini Fracas and Chieftain, Zap the I7 from Batset, Zardock, and Sky in CS.
Around corruptions, and we have Hibs and Nova Repin in Chieftains. We have tanks in an IS7, Willows in an IS4, double batchers from Rosie and Pothole Ranger, and then LSW in a Terran. Let's see some Terran gameplay. I'm interested in this. I'm always talking about how I don't feel like the Terran is strong enough in comp, but I want to see it. I want to see it. I mean, maybe I could get my wish, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I can't focus too much on the Terran if there's no action going on.
Yeah, I think E4 is better in small maps, but Terran's definitely better in every other map. But
just because of sheer alpha, I guess.
I mean, no, it has alpha, reload, camo, speed. It has everything except armor. But regardless, okay. So they are being aggressive on the 1-2 with VZ and I7. Chieftain's going pre-bull. He will get spotted. The Pothole trying to spot. I don't think he got any info here. CS and Batchat. It would be nice if we have that spotted indicators back. And it looks like they're ready for a 2-line push. They're just waiting for everyone to get in position. They're waiting for actually I7. Zardock got spotted, took a shot. Zap now in position and is leading the charge with 2 VZs following him. Batchat and CS will join shortly, so they know the push is coming. Probably like a medium might stay back to support Chieftain. Rossi and Terran, they have to be careful. They need to like leave because
Tanks and Willows, they put the slower one further out to defend B. And B has a chance here if they play the cards right. As long
Terran pen VZ, and he's actually not spotted because they had dropped that tree which shielded Terran. Yeah, they had dropped all these trees here.
No, the Terran pen the I7. The I7's gonna go down.
Yeah, they might actually lose another tank because.
Oh no, Terran bounced.
Rossi goes down. Yeah, Terran actually can go down. If they can take out Terran, so they'll still have like 2 tanks against 1. They're missing Terran. They missed a lot of shots. If Terran can get one more shot. Meanwhile, Mini Fracas is getting pushed as well.
Why did guy do this?
Huh?
Never mind. NV has. NV does not have HP advantage.
Yeah, that Terran really put out some good damage in that small window, and I think creating that that camo with the trees is what helped the Terran to not get spotted for a very long time. Now Sky.
Yeah, I feel like corruption still has control here. I don't know how that IS4 made it to the battle, but he made it.
I mean, he was moving for the entire time, but Because even before they were at F1, that IS4 was already at E7. Yeah, corruption up by 4k, almost 4k HP. And they have the map control
They
as
have
well.
angles.
Yeah, I think that chieftain, he shouldn't have pushed to the bowl. That just made it easier for corruption to jump him. If he was pre-bowl, maybe it would have been a different outcome. Not to mention they're losing their IS7 before. Like, where's that IS7? He never even made it.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah, I think also when you're making the push, you have to kind of come through this side, so you're safe from veteran that are on the left side. And I think because they were coming from the right side, it was just easier for Turan to hit them. And we hasn't lost it. They still have 5 tanks, but they don't have any HP.
Yeah, busy holding on by a string.
So is the CS. Banana split shot from Chieftain. This round should go to corruption here.
Yeah, those chieftains on that bowl, man. They're a pain. And then they got a full health IS7. Like, this is very much in corruption's favor. Have a Power Ranger over on the bridge.
Matter of time. Sky managed to pen. No more rapid, however it goes down. Bottle took a shot as well. From Roms. Tanks full HP, Willow's full HP. Tanks is now coming. He will spot anyone who's hiding in the back, and Willow will join. Just took a shot. Doesn't really matter at this point. They have all the HP. They can afford to take multiple shots and still come out on top.
That's 4. That's 4 shots to kill these 3 guys, and then the bat chat. Everybody can just one tap them.
Yeah, they're tanks is attracting attention, and they're not able to actually end their shots. Tank is down to 2 now.
I mean, yeah, they farmed it, but it's over.
The bottle is behind him. He kills the one, kills the second. He can kill basically all of them. He bounds the shot on VZ.
It was a closer match, though. It was a closer match. I just feel like they took too long to kill the Tehran and Batchat. The Tehran brought everybody low. Well, not everybody, but Tehran brought the IS7 low, and then the Batchat just started farming.
I think it's. I don't think they didn't take that long because they were pushing, right? It's not like they stopped. They just didn't have that guy spotted. Yeah, they lost the tank.
No. I saw like 3 or 4 shots that on the Tehran because they killed the Batchat. They killed the Batchat almost instantly.
Yeah, they took like 10 more seconds, but I think the difference was that Chieftain pushing into bowl, dying for free, and then they were not able to in a position to help that Chieftain or punish bowl when they came in, right? So corruption was able to take bowl for free. That's it. He got 1 pen, and the other was
Tehran got 1 pen. Batchat got 3 pens. I think everybody else was farming them.
Okay, yeah, I thought that's what the IS7 was safer from where they were.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down the damage list. It's the IS7 at the end. Tanks doing 4,000 damage. Nova Rapid and his chieftain doing 2822. Hibbs dead and the other chieftain 2659. 1,500 assisted. Look at that assistance. 24 and 50 for the chieftains. Excuse me, sorry. Willow's in his IS4, 1684, 1,200 assistance. There was a lot of assistance this game. Paho Ranger in his bat chat, 1494, 3 kills. Oh, Hipston also got 2 kills, and Nova Rapid 1. Rosie in his bat chat, 1043 and a kill, and then that's Ren getting that 1 pen.
Yeah, you're right. I thought that Tehran and Batchat did more than they did. So he did manage to fire 3 shots, but only penned 1. And Batchat getting 3. So I guess they did have, a decent amount of support from those chieftains in the mid. Over on NV side, we have VZ Psycho in VZ with 3k damage. Banana Split in VZ 2k damage. Rumden Bats at 1600 damage. Zardog in CS 1500 damage and a kill. Fracas and Chieftain 1200 damage. Sky in CS with 1200 and Zap unfortunately no damage. Didn't even get a chance to fire. I think he got just tracked and they took him out pretty quick. And now we are on NV's map, Mines. Let's see what they have up their sleeve. The first map, it's okay. They lost. They're down 2-0, but that was not their map. But if they can take both rounds, it can still work. But it'll be a little tough, right? Being 2-0 down, not always easy.
Just have to unlock the secret of all the tanks, and that is penning shots. Oh, what a running gag. I remember when we were shooting it, Immortals versus some... It was on Westfield. I forgot who they were facing, but I remember Thin was on in the IS-7 in the middle, spotting. And like I mentioned that, like, oh, this would be so much better if they just penned their shots. And I wasn't even trying to meme. I was just stating like, no, they're not penning their shots. Just it was something that I noticed. And he watched that back and he told me about it. He was like, I can't believe you said that on stream. I was like, I mean, I didn't mean it in a funny way. They just penning your shots when somebody's out in the open makes all the difference. It's a running gag at most times, but like sometimes it's in all seriousness. Unless you're blind firing, like Corruption was earlier against those bushes and stuff. I think that's what you tell us too. Like, make sure you pen your shots at the beginning of every match.
I mean, that's how it works, right? You have to pen. If you won't win if you can't pen, or don't lose like HP for free either, right?
It's such a simple tactic, but I mean, it's not even a tactic. It's just a simple concept. There we go. It's a simple concept. Wait, is that 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, somebody left. Maybe somebody had to go.
NV on attack with the Wins and Zap in VZ, Sky I7, Practice Bad Chat, Zardog Banana Split in CS, and Frag in E4.
Okay. Over on Corruption side, we got Nova Rapid Super Tanks in an I7 50B by Sir Tubbins, Bad Chat by Rusi, and Hibsdent and Willows and Pothole Ranger in CS 63s. I said and a lot, my bad.
No tank destroyer from Corruption. However, they're
on
sending
defense?
Yeah.
Bold. Let's see how this pans out for them.
They are sending a tank to one line, whereas actually they're sending 2 tanks. 3 tanks? No, there's 2 tanks. Willows and Pothole on the one line, whereas NV they took the hill. But now what's they gonna do now? I mean, there's always a possibility, they have Corruption has like 2 tanks on the one line out of the game. If they can go to A cap, put a tank on cap, and then set up for punish whoever goes for reset.
Yeah, they didn't even try to contest hill.
Yeah, they can like put an SM here and then have like a heavy right here, punish your bees.
Yeah, E4 already took a shot. I7, right? It was thanks, the sharpshooter.
Your fracas has to be. Yeah, I don't think they're pushing yet. But that's the only opening I see for NV. Put an I7 on cap and have a couple tanks cover him, and Corruption goes for reset. They have 3 tanks at H. Is it 3 tanks or no? There's 2. I just can't see. Where is I7 though? It has to be the I7 on the cap. You have to take a wider route to get to the cap.
I keep forgetting to set the timer to see how long they have. Oh my goodness.
Bat managed to pull his retreating towards the other side, probably supporting with. Are they getting ready for a push or a cap? I think cap's.
Hey, this is an 8 cap play.
Well, they can just push it 9 as well, right? That's what I was wondering if they bring in bat.
They're spotted. Okay.
I7 try to shoot 50B. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going for cap because their I7 still on the other side, unless they put up BZ on cap. The E4 has to be careful from the rear side because he's not paying attention at all. Those CS can cross without getting spotted and then can start finishing that E4. Yeah, the push is coming. It's not a cap, it's a push, and that probably not a very safe play. Maybe it is because those CS.
I know they're still healthy.
Yeah, they didn't take out Super Conk, and the 50B is hiding there. Fracas will go down here. He's dead.
Oh my gosh.
And then all
Whoa,
the mediums are
I don't
going
even
up the
see
hill.
Tubbins back there. What the heck? Dang, baited.
Yeah, and hence I think like a cap play would have been a better option here, but I guess they didn't have all the information we did. So No Rapid's still alive. They didn't manage to finish him. Zap's now trying to have the I7 with the.
Yeah, Hibsden is hanging on by a thread as well. He's taking damage.
It doesn't matter. They just lost. They just.
They got hill stolen from them.
Hmm?
3 CSs. Just went in, or the 2 CSs in a bad chat, and then the other CS is dealing with the E4.
Yeah.
Yeah, cap play would have been better. Yeah. Oh, no way. He landed on him.
And there goes. Yeah, mine's is a little always tricky. It's not that. If defending team put tanks at certain position, you have to be like careful regarding your plays. So on NV side, I7, this guy has 2500 damage, 2 kills. Side code, E4, 1500 damage. Vincent with VZ with 1500 damage. Zap in VZ, 1400 damage. Zardock CS, 1200 damage. Banana Split in CS with 2 shots of damage. And Frankenstein bats, unfortunately, no damage. He was the one who got focused out and was in a cross by a Conk at 50B.
I think the bad chat said shots at him too, no? No, it was just I7. Never mind. Tanks in his I7, 4K damage. Didn't he pull 4K first game as well?
I think so.
Another 4K game for Tanks. Holding it down with the I7. Wells in the CS63, 2102, 2 kills. Rosie in his bad chat, 2079, 2 kills as well. And Sir Tubbins in 50B, 2056, another 2 kills. Another Rapid Super Conk, 1670. Paho Ranger in the CS63, 1182 with another kill, the last one. And then Hibzan, 1165. So pretty decent damage spread from the rest of the team with Tanks carrying most of it.
Yeah, and the thing is, they couldn't even finish tank. He was under the hill, stay there for a long time. I think they kind of split this. They needed to send all tanks for super and then take out 50B, but they sent a tank, another tank like stopped for I7 to shoot him, and then VZ joined, which resulted in neither the super stayed alive will end, as well as 50B. But on the other side, like corruption, they were quick to jump the hill with all their mediums. Two from the other side, they went to the hill along with the two that were at K4. Corruption is ready with all their tanks, no more room for errors here, and yeah, they don't have any more room for errors anymore. Down 3-0. It is their map. I feel mine's defense is easier than the attack.
Possibly. I mean, yeah. But I mean, if you get like, you know how we usually just try to farm out anybody that's trying to cross that K line? Is it K? Am I reading it right?
It's good.
Yeah, I think when we try to farm out anybody there, I think that's a good farm fest there.
I mean, that's still risky because if you don't hit this shot, then basically now you're in a bad position. But yeah, I don't like mines. I'd much rather prefer Ghost Town or and Himmelsdorf than mines because Ghost and Himmels are similar, like small map, but you can do rotations in those, multiple rotation, but in mines, it just depends on your first move, how that goes. After that, it becomes difficult.
All right.
The map
Hopefully.
got reset.
Nothing against correction, but I hope NV does win this one so we can see another match and I can use my timer. One more tank from NV here.
Who will it be, Zap or Vince? Zap and Vince, actually both of them are PlayStation. It is Zap. Okay. Corruption just one step away from winning this match.
Another sweep, man. Okay. I'm ready with the timer.
The corruption attack with Hibston, Rossi, and VZ at tanks and I-support, Tubbins 50B, no rapid willows and potholes in CS.
Yeah. There's like the triple CSs.
Yeah, they had a triple CS last game as well.
Okay. Stardock, Banana Split, and Zap in VZs. Mini Franks in his Chieftain, double batch chest by Sako and Rounds, and then we have Sky in the singular CS.
A lot of VZs at CS in mines. Is NV going for the hill? They are going for the hill. But in Model CS, they have 3 of them. They can take the hill quickly. They didn't get the best spawn though, so this batch at NCS will take the hill for free. The batch at they have to go. No, they're going in the wrong side. That CS. Okay, they didn't have shot, but now all the 3 CS from.
They're getting in each other's ways. Oh, 50Bs are looking sideways. Oh, chaos, chaos. VZs.
The Tubbin should die. Yeah, these should kill all these 3 guys. Even they lose the tank up top. Rams came back. I don't know what's happening. Willows goes down in CS.
Willows goes down. But
Sky goes down. Tubbins goes down.
What is going on? They're all getting in each other's way. They need different angles. Oh, double goes down. Oh my gosh, what is happening? I'm looking at the other side.
Yeah, okay. Banana Split down reloaded. Put a shot in Rossi. We'll put another one here. Took 2 in return. He's down to pothole. No, Zone died. No rapid.
Yeah, Zone goes down. Banana Split goes down. Oh my god, there was so much going on at once. They got in each other's way. They did not separate enough to get different angles.
Plus, they wanted to, I think, shoot the guys up on the hill, and they didn't have shots. Got shot there. And yeah, Hibsden and Rossi just stayed alive. They had a overmatch there, and I think that is it.
Oh wow, the disrespect. It's fucking so much for my timer. That was over in less than 2 minutes.
I think the CS managed. There were 3 CS on the hill versus CS on a bad chat. So and then the other guys, they were all of them were behind a rock. That didn't really help. I think made things easier for corruption. So Hibson and VZ 3k damage 6 out of 6. Rossi and VZ 3k damage 6 out of 6. And you see that's the difference. Pothole CS 2500 damage 3 kills. No Rapid in CS 1850 damage 2 kills. Tags and S4. He had a cross, pretty decent cross. 1600 damage to kill. Willows in CS. I think he rammed a bat chat because he has 2 pens, unless he set someone on fire. And 1300
Yeah,
damage.
yeah. Somebody was rammed at the end. That's why I was like, oh man. And that was it, right?
Tubbin then 50 BB, 2 shots of damage.
We got Zap in his VZ 1877. 1 kill. Roms in his bad chat 1765. Tackle in his bad chat 1695. He penned every shot.
Yeah.
Banana Split in his VZ 1418. Mini Franks in his Chieftain 1140. Zardock in his VZ 1057, and then Sky in his CS 839. He has 1 pen and 839 damage. Is that a fire or
maybe
hammer?
he is the one that got rammed.
Oh.
Willows must have rammed him in the at the top
No,
side.
the person who got rammed was Roms. Because he was the last one. He was the last batch at alive, and then I forgot who it was, but they put a shot in. It was a CS. Put a shot in, and then just absolutely rammed him for like 400 damage or something like that. 300, 400 damage.
Yeah. So yeah, that is for now.
Yeah.
GG to both teams, and congrats to corruption. I think corruption were like a little bit, or they were better in every round. They had the better, I guess, plan and execution. And they had the plan, but I guess the execution was a bit off. That didn't help them. But yeah, that is it. I'll play some pubs and I'll get a coffee and then we'll play some pubs. But thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for joining Uber.
No problem. I'll be here for pubs if you're down.
Yeah.
I've eaten. I'm relaxed. Trying to play.
Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you soon. Have a good day.